it's a game for all seasons. Dropping knowledge bombs, yeah, he got 1,000 reasons. Football to the hardwood, track to the grind. Perfect time fitness, he be flexing the mind. X and Rick Timmons, the squad so unique. Opinions hit harder than a linebacker peak. Comedy and culture, yeah, they got that blend. When the whistle blows, it ain't close to the end. Coach E, game for all seasons, we ride. Laughs and lessons, the crew by side. Sports, life, culture, they keep it alive. In the post-game word, that's the vibe. XN got the text that make your head do a spin. Rick, keep it raw, where do I begin? Mr. Taboo Timmons never shy to offend. Opinion sharp enough to slice through the wind. Talking about life, sports, every little thing. From the weight room grind to the championship rings. They break it all down with the laugh and the roar. You leave the podcast feeling like you needing some more. Coach E, game for all seasons, we ride. Laughs and lessons, the crew by side. Sports, life, culture, they keep it alive. And the post-game word, that's the vibe.
GTD. What does GTD stand for? Tommy, I've asked a question. What does GTD stand for?
I answered your question. Got it done. Yeah.
Man, you are in a court of law. There are a lot of people in here. We can't hear you. Your Honor, you're going to have to make them speak up. What does GTD stand for?
Got the draws, okay? Got the draws.
Needless to say, Tommy got the draws. Welcome to another episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons with your boy Coach E, local neighborhood high school football coach, local neighborhood high school basketball coach, local neighborhood high school track coach. Also, most importantly, co-CEO, El Presidente at Perfect Time Fitness and meal prepared trainer at Perfect Time Fitness. You can email this show, ladies and gentlemen. I say this every week, and we still are waiting on tons of emails because I know we got tons of listeners. Game for All Seasons at gmail.com. You can download this podcast wherever you get your podcast from, and you can also watch this on YouTube. Coach E, Game for All Seasons in that search bar, and this will come up. But now we got to get on to the show. 3 assistant coaches with me, left, right, center. On the right-hand side today, we got Zenny. What up, Zen?
What's going on, Coach E? Yo. All right, so I was around y'all earlier today, and I'm amazed that time of the day, y'all can consume alcohol. But speaking of alcohol, have y'all noticed when y'all go to the grocery store, a new beer that's on display in the grocery store?
Don't say it. Don't say what I think.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You know where I'm going with it.
You talking about Cutwater?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Garage beer.
Oh, yeah.
Garage beer. Brought to you by none other than Travis and Jason Kelsey. I was like, I almost picked up some and brought it over this morning so y'all could give a taste test and give it a review. So I'm wondering, are y'all fellas going to give it a try? I know E, he's not big of a beer drinker, but B, you going to give it a try?
One question, 3 letters that Evan know is an IPA.
I don't know, man. I ain't even that in depth with it when it comes to that. So I ain't even bother picking it up, read it or nothing. I just saw the display and I was like, ain't this something, boy? These brothers are capitalizing on the moment like no other right now. So
that'll be a yes for me because I'm already interested because of a saying from Dennis Leary. And how we say coffee flavored coffee, they say beer flavored beer. So I'm already interested because with all these different flavors, and I like flavored beer, but beer flavored beer, sometimes you want some beer flavored beer. So I am interested. And this website is pretty damn cool.
Okay. All right. So I'll await your review on this one. And one other quick thing. We've been talking about music these past couple of weeks. Have y'all brothers gotten a chance to take a look at the Kanye West apology that got put out today?
Apology for
Haven't
what?
seen it.
Oh, he apologized to the Jewish and the Black community. Okay, so we'll save that for another time. On that note, what's good, Coach E?
You can't do that.
I'm not a huge beer drinker, but I do drink beer. But just like B said, it's got to be those 3 letters, the I, the P, and the A. But if it ain't, I'll still taste it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to drink a whole 6-pack of it. I can just wash one down right quick with some wings or something. So I still try it out just because it's homegrown too.
Yeah, this look good. Actually, this website is very convincing. I want the light version, 4%, 95 calories, 3 carbs.
Oh,
Sounds
see,
good.
he be on his ultra kick still.
Love them Michelob Ultras, boy. Love them.
All right. Look. I don't want to leave you hanging, Rick. I don't picture. Look, we starting to get to know each other, so I don't even peg you. I don't know what your drinking habits. You seem like the type of cat with the
Wine
what's
cooler.
the cup, the square cup with the square cubes in it. With the see, that's what I say. I think that's beneath you when I think of you, Rick. So I don't know. Am I right or wrong?
With his thumb, his pinky out.
You on mute,
Oh,
Rick?
you on mute, Rick.
Hey, I drink the champagnes of beer, yes, and my glass still have a single malt scotch in it, so no less than 14
out.
years.
Time out,
Champagne
man.
beer, B, get him, B.
Right. You can't say the champagne of beer. That's MGD, man. That's Miller. That's Miller's, man. Gold can.
Hey, that's what
Wait,
I like. That's what I like. No, but I'll drink the Modelo. If I drink, Modelo Special, Special, little
okay,
flavor
okay. That's
flavors.
more like it. I could picture you with a little gold can. I'd have lost my shit if you just little MGD, the high life.
Hey, doctor, where is the Miller High Life? You get some Miller High Life in this funky joint.
And on the left hand side, WF himself, the champagne of beer, man. We call him
Pretty Ricky, what they called.
Ricky
What's
Fontaine
happening?
Perez at the same time. What's up, Ricky Peasy?
What's happening, man? Man, I was before we got on the pod, I was, looking at one of my former guy I played with, teammate. His name is Mike Moosberger. Play O-line. He does a lot of public speaking now and a lot of mental health talk. And he ran down a story that happened, and we were playing together at the time, and I could vaguely remember it, but his brother wound up committing suicide after he shot his mother and father, and from a drug overdose. Like, it's a crazy situation, but he talked a little bit about that and just how it affected him and how he almost one time, tried to take his life, and it kind of shook me up, man, and it made me think about, just the things that I want to do and to start we always talk about it here, starting my podcast, sudden change. And I don't know why that story just kind of I was gonna say I felt kind of shameful, but just kind of like I'm messing around with it. You know what I mean? Like, I need to go on and start doing it, because it's probably I don't know a lot of stories out there like that, but the way what I want to do with it and what I want to talk about, a lot of ex-athletes, have that sudden change in their life, and maybe not to that extreme about taking their life, but definitely have looked at themselves and looked down upon themselves and just had a tough time with mental health. And I think for a long time I've been making excuses for starting it. And I always say one of the excuses was that I didn't have, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have a team around me. But I'm sitting here in front of y'all guys, and I'm like, that ain't an excuse no more. So it ain't nothing but me. So being 100% vulnerable, man, I don't know that if it's fear starting, it ain't nobody but me. So I got to figure out what that fear is. But, we'll talk a little bit, maybe off mic in the Patreon part of the show once we get that going, but, just that the one thing I could probably pinpoint on is that maybe accountability help. Because I know a lot of times the people that really helped me and I really reacted and moved to it is when I had a heavy accountability. It's like, hey, what's up? Did you do it yet? Why not? Okay, well, what you waiting for? Why? It was a little, and the one person that do that to me, I know, was Papa Sean. He kind of, when I was in high school, man, he was a real thumb on my neck. Like, yo, you need to stop messing around and do what you're supposed to do. Made me look in the mirror with it. So we'll talk a little more, but hate to go a little somber mood right there, but I was after we get off, I was gonna send this to him because that story really touched me, man. And he's doing wonders now. I was looking at his page, guest speaking, talking. Real advocate for mental health. So he really inspired me. So, all right, shout out to my man Mike Moosberger.
I say, yo, well, what we thinking? March 1st. Let's do it together, man. Cause same here. Same thing. Even though yours got that impact, but I said the same thing. So let's run together and let's hold each other accountable. Let's do
I'm
this.
with you, man. I need it.
Yeah.
I need it. Cause a lot of men, we don't have that community, and when we have one, we kind of sit in a comfortable space with it and don't like to push each other and poke and pride and be like and expect better of each other. Not that we doing bad, but you know what I mean. Just hey, man, let's level up type of thing. So
let's level up. Yeah. So in fact, we talk more about that off the show, and then we'll come up with a little plan, get little goals done till we get to the finish line.
All right, bet. What's up, world?
Hey, no, that wasn't somber. Nothing. Somebody need to hear that. So it ain't no wrong place or right time. It's always the perfect time. So you said it for a reason, just like it moved you, and somebody gonna hear it and it's gonna move them, and then they might find a speech that you talking about from your boy. So you did the right thing, man. Hey, you perfect for that, man.
Appreciate it, man.
In the middle, Cavs hat, Taboo, Timmy Owens. Is that a 5 o'clock shadow on your face? What up, BC?
Yeah, I got my Kevin Stefanski on. This is in honor of Kevin Stefanski when he won a Super Bowl. Bring Atlanta. Zen gonna be cheering on Stefanski when they win a Super Bowl. And he can spit on Evan like, yeah, Evan, you talked about Kevin. Yeah, talk Kevin. Now, we ain't talking about Kevin. Yo, I'm wearing the hat again. I'm so happy. Cavs, one of the hottest team, if not the hottest team in basketball right now, with a 4-game streak tied with Toronto. Only difference is we 7-3 in the last 10. They 6-4. So by my standards, that make us the hottest team in basketball. Cavs. It's a little scary though, because they doing it without two key pieces: Darius Garland, Sam Merrill. It's scary because they're my boys, man. They making it work and they looking good without them. Jalen Tyson slowly taking over the squad. But I gotta say something too. E, hit the music. Hit the music, E. Man, Maestro, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
You gotta give me some time because last week you refused it. You turned it down.
I know.
Now you gonna hit me with the.
Well, you had that J. Cole that put me to sleep. I just went to sleep to some J. Cole. I was listening, and then next thing I know, I was sleepy, and I was waking up again. So that's why I'm all like, we're turned up. I'm asleep because J. Cole was playing. It was cool. All right. So people, this third eye moment, things that should make you go, I can barely hear the music, but that's okay. I know it's there. So this snow that's outside.
Pause. This thing it's talking all by itself.
That's all right. It was good intro.
They're trying to stop it. It is trying to stop it.
Right. They trying to stop it, man.
You probably stepping on where I want to go, but go ahead.
With this snow?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going here.
Let's table that. You gonna have time to. It's gonna tie in. You gonna get it off.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to just hold off on it.
You gonna ask to hold off? Okay. Well,
hold off on it.
From request of males in, I'm gonna hold off. And not your boy, his favorite grown ass man, Mr. Taboo Timmons. You got a new name. Y'all like Chevin. We call Sharon and Evan Chevin. Y'all males in. So. What's good, fellas? What's up?
Had me queuing it up and you gonna hold. Come on, man.
That was it. The editor called down from the booth. Like, yo, he called down. Like Vegas called down on them headsets. You see the refs, the NBA refs got them headsets on now. Vegas be like, yo, hey, he's telling me tripping.
Even better. Ray Farmer calling down from the booth, telling what plays to run. That's your organization. We gonna definitely talk about that later.
Oh yeah, we gonna talk. Hey, where your homework at, Coach? Do your homework. Trying to get this job.
Doing it, professor. But before we dive into all that,
let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
Man, I just got back from vacation, ladies and gentlemen. Went out to Phoenix, Arizona for 4 days. I'm talking 70 plus every single day we was there. Sunshine, abundance every single day. I'm talking swimming pool. I'm talking hot tub. I'm talking grilling in my shorts and the wife beater like I usually do here on the summertime. Enjoyed myself, man. Only to come back here to -8 and a foot and a half of snow. You talk about immediate depression. I'm still going through my depression pants right now. Sharon upstairs, she's still in her depression pants. She hated. She went to sleep damn near all day today just because she didn't want to wake up and realize that we was back home. Don't do that to yourself, America. Yeah, the reset was awesome. The vacation was great. But that coming home part, man, that is the worst part of all time. I hate it. I'm stuck.
Oh,
That's
man,
why I don't
yeah.
do it, man. That's why I don't do it. You got to come home.
All right.
Cool.
But I do want to ask you a question. So you're saying you was on the grill. So
Yeah.
one of the big stories that's going around nowadays is Mr. Tenderism. Tenderism.
Mr.
Hey,
Tenderism.
yeah, look
that?
it up, B. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a barbecue spot out in San Diego, I believe, or outside of San Diego,
Yeah.
where they had this old man. They call him Unc, and he's had all these different viral videos of talking about how tender his meat and it falls off the bone, and he got the little catchphrase, tenderism. And so I want to know, you call yourself the grill master right here. So have you seen any of these videos, and can you compete with Mr. Tenderism?
First of all, I don't call myself the grill king. Other people do because they know the truth. They done had my stuff and they know what's going on. And for two, yes, I can definitely compete with Unc Tenderism.
You don't have to explain greatness, huh? E? You ain't got to explain greatness.
Yeah, I ain't got to. That's not my job. That's the consumer's job. And trust me, I done had so much compliments from all across the world. I ain't talking about just local. I'm talking about every time I go out of town and I grill. Man, that's so good. I'm talking about one time we was in Georgia. I grilled crab legs. Can y'all grill crab legs? No, bet you can't. That's a talent. So figure it out.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
I might. You know, I'm down here in Texas now. We had a guy when I worked at Enterprise. He would come in and bring ribs and stuff for us, and we used to call him Mr. No Sauce. Like his stuff was so good, it ain't need no sauce. We used to call him Mr. No Sauce.
Hey,
He'd be like, "Y'all want
I
some?
got
Nah,
somebody-
don't ruin it. Don't put no sauce on it, Mr. No Sauce." He's like, "Oh, I got you.
I got somebody on this panel that can attest to that. No sauce. I got a rule, Rick. If you eat my ribs, you better not put no sauce on them joints because they don't need it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
was
need it at
good.
all.
They was good. They was definitely good. I'm a sauce connoisseur, and it was real difficult to want sauce with the ribs. But of course, you know, to being the competitor I am, I would love to take that challenge one day. E, I'm new to the rib game, but the chef, the generational chef up in the house, she won't even touch no ribs no more. And she's like, I want you to put your meat on the grill. So I want that challenge.
Yo,
Is that what she say?
down,
Is that how she
Put
get
it
down?
on the grill. Black side down.
yo.
That's what she said.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
man.
America, that sounds like gonorrhea.
But
Putting the
nah,
meat on the grill,
I
heat
got
and everything.
something
Oh,
for
that's
that,
straight
but
gonorrhea. It's
this is
burning.
where I
Sizzle
leave.
in. That's what I'm saying. But you know, you got some good ribs. I won't say meat like DJ Meat Man. You wake up in the middle of the night thinking about that meat. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. He gonna kill me.
No, I do got one more thing though. This on a serious note, just like how you took it, Rick. But and I'm talking all this grill talk because my uncle, my dad's brother, my middle name is Arthur. That's his first name. I got my middle name from him. So he was the grill master, like when I was growing up. So he taught me how to grill and do everything, right? So my dad's birthday, was Sunday, and my uncle Arthur Lee ended up passing on Saturday, man, while I was down there. So shout out to Uncle Arthur Lee, man. It's crazy you gone. It's unbelievable. But, life happens. That cancer is undefeated. I hate that. And it's just been taking so many of my family members out, man. So many close family members. My dad, my sister, my uncle, my auntie. It just goes on and on and on, man. I'm pretty much tired of it, but long live Uncle Arthur Lee. That's the real grill master. And he told me and my brother last time we was in Georgia, he said, now when I die, and it's a whole bunch of women that come with some kids talking about they my kids, you might want to believe them and you might not. So Uncle Arthur Lee, your funeral is this weekend. We gonna see. We gonna see if them women coming out of the cut with these babies. Because he always used to say, I'm an ex-musician. He used to play in the James Brown band, because James Brown from Augusta. So, that's where my dad grew up. So he used to be a trumpet player in the James Brown band before he made it like major, when they were doing what they called a chitlin circuit and everything.
Circuit.
Uncle Arthur Lee was the trumpet player for Jimmy Brown. So rest in peace, Uncle Arthur Lee, man. My guy.
JB.
Okay. All right. Now, this leads me to where B, come on in. All right. So you get back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this weather this winter has been kind of crazy. So I'm going to join the conspiracy theory realm real quick. I'm going to jump in real quick and set y'all up. Yeah, for Rick and B. So this winter, you come back, Snowmageddon was in the midst of going on. And so got to wondering, all right, so I'm trying to follow y'all paths of the breadcrumbs y'all try to leave behind. So if this is true, Donald Trump said it wasn't any global warming. It's like, watch, it'll get cold again. And he sounded pretty confident about this, and people laughed at him, said he was crazy. Do you think, we know global warming is going on, do you think this is, as B was saying, man-made storms to correct what was going on with global warming? Look, I'm jumping down Conspiracy Theory Island with y'all on this
baby.
one.
Come on.
So what do y'all think of my theory right here to explain this crazy winter that we have not seen? And like, to me, since I was a kid, like, I gotta go back to maybe high school years or something like that to experience a winter this harsh. It's kind of refreshing in a sense, but it's kind of scary at the same time. Like, why is this all of a sudden happening? Negative 17 degrees.
It's just
negative 12.
It's just like the movie. What was that? Geostorm. Where they was doing things, and then all of a sudden, it went wrong. Right. So you got a lot of stuff that's happening that people watch, they catch, and they like these anomalies on the radars. You watching the news, and they say, "Oh, that's a blip," but you got people who actually watch these radars, and they see little things happening that's unnatural before weird unnatural storms happen. Of course, you see all the spraying that go on. Of course, and another aspect of it. So I know y'all never open my clips. Rick probably opened a couple of my clips, but when people burn that snow, and so I had to, and it ain't as bad. Yeah, you saw that when they burning it, it's turning black. It smelled like plastic, and some of it is not melting like it should melt. The other night, I ran all my butane out of my damn lighter trying to melt that damn snow. And I was like, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, let me get a ice cube. So I took an ice cube outside, same thing. Ice cube melted. I put that butane on there, but that snow, I ran out the butane twice, and it was a little black streak, and it did smell like plastic burning. I'm like, man, what? Snow ain't supposed to smell like plastic. So you got to make sure all this stuff going on. You got where it's going to. I don't know when I say that, as far south as it's going, and I don't know if that got anything to do with the auroras borealis that we were seeing far south, the northern lights that we seeing in Cleveland and down south. That wasn't normal. I don't know if it's connected, but I do know right now this is not natural. It's just not, man. It's not. It's not. So what they doing? Why they doing it? Because that's what me and Nikki get into it. Because she'll be riding, then she like, well, what's the why? But just because we don't understand the why, don't mean they ain't doing it. So
Well, I have a theory
use
on
your
the why.
minds.
I got a theory on the why. Like,
Tell us the
and
why.
if you think back to even when all the civil unrest was going on with George Floyd, what's going on in Minnesota right now, how do you get people to go inside? Weather.
Weather. Yeah.
Like all
Yeah.
these, people are out, and it's in Minnesota too, where it's gonna be the extreme cold. But if it don't stop people, it don't stop people.
Ooh, you
It
saying something, Rick. You
yeah,
saying
it's
something when you
it's
threw that George Floyd in there. Ooh,
Nah,
yeah, because
I'm
think back to that time.
yeah. And what happened then? It got crazy then too. But they want them distractions going.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
hold
All
on.
right. All right.
Uh,
I oh,
I'm
go ahead. E.
surprised
You want to
Yeah, E.
dabble your toe in it? Go ahead.
yeah, man.
What are you doing? I'm just playing ball.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Blow everybody up.
Yeah, blow everybody up.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Hey, I've been telling Sharon for years that it's a weather button that they be hitting to control the weather. I don't know if I've never seen that weather like movie. What is that called? The
Geostorm.
Geostorm. Sharon, she saw it, and the stuff I be saying to her, she was, that's crazy. That's what they was doing in the movie. So I 100% believe they can control the weather, like without a doubt in my mind. They've been doing it for years. So this is just another exhibit of it. So I 100% know that this is man-made weather.
70 years.
Hey, guys,
boy.
let's think about this. I mean, from when you were little, they told you that a man flew around the world and dropped gifts off to all the little children in the world. And how long did you believe that?
Yeah. Come
25
on, Rick,
years
preach.
old.
Right. So I'm and that's kind of, I'm just
You
a
telling me Santa
lighthearted.
ain't real, man?
You
What?
done broke Z's heart now. We got some explaining to do.
Like it's just a lighthearted way of saying, like, and I've said this before, like there's things that go on that me and my wife talk about that our kids don't know and don't need to know in order to keep our household going and our life flowing and going the way it should. So you think that society, there are things going on that we don't know and don't need to know on a large scale and a small scale.
Man.
It's just we have to. We got to be. And then the thing is, when like I put in this group chat, when you start to figure those things out, now it's he's just crazy. Oh, see, there you go again with your conspiracy talk. They leave it to others to beat you down and say, "Oh, that's not true. Why are you even thinking about that?" See, there you go again with that crazy talk. It's just a way to keep social control.
Put your goddamn
Social
button.
control. There you go, man. Just like Nixon, man, with the moon landing. It's a picture of the only picture that they took from space on his wall during the landing. A lot of people ain't peeped that out. Just like my one dude was like, why the fuck they leave the cameraman on the moon? They filmed it landing and filmed it taking off. I mean, but this things people be, oh, you just a conspiracy thing. No, use common sense. And then the picture is on his damn wall. There's no way he has the picture if he's live. And another thing, they was like the phone service. My man calls the moon with no delay. He just talking to him like, yo. So it's stuff like that. And me and my girl, like me and my wife, we was like, we be arguing, and then she'd be like, well, why would they lie? Well, they lie for various reasons. We don't know exactly why they lie. Like the Satan Project, the stratospheric spraying of the atmosphere, and HARP. These are things that's here, but yet people refuse to believe. Like chemtrails and contrails, they refuse to believe. But if you look, it's common sense, and they telling you what's up. They say they've been spraying for over 70 years, and this has been hearings, which other states say don't bring that shit to our state. It's 4 of them. I don't know if Phoenix is one because y'all was showing some damn clear skies down there in Phoenix.
Dog, it was like pool water clear blue.
Yeah,
It was crazy. Like not one cloud in sight, dog. It was like and you will see the planes flying all the time.
yeah.
Nothing coming out them joint. Nothing.
Come on, man. Come on.
But that's what I was telling them
That's what
too
it's
about
always do.
that's what might be a little bit off the subject, but it also has something to do with it. Semi trucks, like on the West Coast, Arizona, California, Nevada, Utah, things like that. You cannot idle. You cannot idle and blow that smoke out of your stacks on your truck, or it's a $250 ticket. They live by the no idle law. And who has some of the clearest skies? Nevada, Arizona, stuff like that. So that has a lot to do with it, I think. So it's not here. It will never be here because we have so many polluted things with all these damn warehouses and steel factories and everything like that. So they don't care about the idle law because they got all that going into the air anyway. And who happens to have horrible weather here?
There you go.
I just think, I mean, water dropping from the sky is getting filtered through pollution. So I mean, it's gonna be a certain. That's why my kids, when they be out there trying, no, don't taste the snow. You better
God told Christian,
don't do that.
it.
Yeah,
Don't
like
do it. You see these bees and birds dropping dead, man. It's from what they
It's not-
spraying. All right, Zim, man.
this
I
is-
know you ready.
And my dumb ass keeps eating bowls of
Look, I don't want to lose too many of
You
the.
can't hit us with the all right, then. All right, then, y'all.
Yo,
All right.
Hey,
But
last
no,
thing though.
you know,
Last thing, I'm like my man in the Matrix, man. Ignorance is bliss. Like it is. I know what's going on, but let's just keep rocking and
Yeah.
rolling and keep moving.
Everybody not comfortable being out of the matrix. You know what I mean? Like everybody not comfortable. So you can't force people because my man was like, I just want to think I'm eating a steak
Yeah.
and drinking this wine. I know it's slop. I'm tired of the slop. So they want the matrix.
now you all got me thinking about your comments about the snow. Got me. My dog this winter has loved eating the freaking snow this winter. Now you got me worried about my dog.
No.
Now, I'm like,
Plastics, boy. The plastics. It's plastic.
he loves it too. But all right, that was. I didn't want to. Y'all kind of got carried away on that, but I didn't expect that. But B, I was trying to. This is where I was trying to go. So I was scared you was gonna step on where I was trying to go. So what did you have to bring up?
That was it with the plastic burning on the snow. Like,
okay.
yeah,
See,
you-
there you
I
go.
knew that's
That's what I said. Yeah. I was like, you ain't going here. Yeah, I actually did it. It was like, and you smell it. It smelled like plastic. Go burn some snow. Go pack you a snowball, get a lighter, burn it. And it ain't as bad as other areas here as here, but you smell the plastic and you get some of the black on there. And now they trying to explain it as something different. I ain't never seen you burn no damn snow and turn black in my lifetime.
Okay. All right. Now, I was taking that and then I was going to transition to bring up some, since Rick is going into the Hall of Fame, go back down memory lane of y'all playing days. So with this crazy weather going on right now, what was the craziest weather game that y'all played in?
Oh shoot. For me, I think it was we were playing Maple at Bedford, and I always tell my teams and stuff like that. I said I don't mind playing in snow. I don't mind playing in rain, but when you combine the two, that is the worst game you could play in because it's just a sloshy mess on the field, and that was when Bedford, we had the AstroTurf like concrete, so it was just, you get tackled, your clothes is wet, like it was the worst. With that being said, I had one of my best games because Calvin Little, wide receiver that played for Maple, shout out Calvin Little if you're a listener.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he would come out, he would have his hands in his pouch when it was a run play. And then every time it was a pass play, he have his hands out ready to go. And I caught on to it. So it'd be times like I'm just jumping in the backfield, getting tackles for loss. And then at the end of the game, I dapped him up and was like, hey, man, you might not want to wear that pouch. What? And then I told him. He's like, oh,
Dummy.
dog, man, what? And I was like, hey, good game, man. And we was always cool, but, you know, it was a good rivalry, you know. But, yeah, that was the worst game that I remember.
So that had to be your 10th grade or something, because I wasn't there for that one. Every time I played Maple, it was sunny.
Yeah.
So that had to be your 9th or 10th grade.
Probably 10th grade.
But the one that stick out for me is my last year in college when I found out I had another year of eligibility. I went and played at Findlay, University of Findlay, and we went to Ashland. And it was 4 seasons in 4 quarters. First quarter, sunny. It was still like 45, 47 degrees, but it was sunny, so it felt a little warmer. Second quarter, straight downpour rain. We go in at halftime like, whoo, yeah, we out the rain. Come out, it's snowing. We like, whoa, like where in the hell did this come from? Then fourth quarter, start raining again, start snowing again. Then it got sunny again. That was the craziest weather game I ever seen in my life. 4 seasons in 4 quarters.
The button was acting up that game.
Somebody was asleep, nodding off on the damn button. That's what happened.
All right. So that leads me to our AFC Championship game, which was sort of like your Ashland game, but not quite as crazy.
Yeah.
You know, started out, it was like perfect football weather. It was in the 20s, but sun was out, light wind, nothing too crazy. By the time we got to the third quarter, the snow started coming. By the time we got to the fourth quarter, the players could barely see. The field was covered. They had to come out with the snow blowers, the blows, so you can see the hash marks in the sidelines. It was chaotic. So I'm wondering, fellas, I thought Denver, I was drinking the Kool-Aid of Sean Payton. I was drinking that Kool-Aid that he was going to get Jarrett Stidham going. But as in the words of Denny Green, he was who we thought he was. So he turned out to be that. And so my thing is the miraculous turnaround that New England was able to do under Mike Vrabel this season and making the Super Bowl, despite average quarterback play, reminds me of, as B was hinting at last week, the DNA of Tom Brady. Don't y'all remember the AFC Championship game when Tom Brady's first year against the Oakland Raiders?
Tuck rule.
Tuck rule in a snowy game. I'm like, here it is. I'm like, it's looking awfully familiar. So I thought for sure it was going to be New England and the Rams again in the Super Bowl just to make the picture complete. But we got the Seattle Seahawks instead. Sam Darnold looks like he justified himself as a starting quarterback. I ain't quite sold. That's what they're trying to sell me, but I ain't quite sold on that. So what were your thoughts on the 2 championship games? Did we see the actual Super Bowl in Seattle and LA? I'm going to say if we didn't see the actual Super Bowl in that, we saw probably a game that's probably going to be more competitive than the actual Super Bowl. That's my hot take. But what's y'all thoughts on the AFC Championship weekend? Not AFC, pardon me, the AFC and NFC Championship weekend.
I just think Stidham he made a lot of dumb mistakes. And they still only lost by, 3 points, right?
Yeah.
10-7, right? Am I wrong with that score?
10-7,
right?
That was it.
So where
neither quarterback threw over 100 yards, man. That was an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, but you just said everybody saw the weather, so you would expect it. You know what I mean? But
the first half was nice. The first half was good, and neither one looked good on offense. Kickers was missing field goals left and right. It was just putrid to watch.
A couple of field goals got tipped too, though. A couple of field goals got tipped. Denver could have won if one of those field goals wouldn't have got tipped. But when that game turned Stidham was out the pocket trying to run away. Did he just like tosses the ball and the defense gets on it and picks it up and runs in, which they deemed him like down or whatever. For some reason, it wasn't a touchdown, but that whole game changed right there. If he would have kept going with the norm and the way that the game plan was supposed to go and the play calling was supposed to go, I honestly think they would have won. Without that huge mistake, they would have won. They were still in position to win. Kicker just got a field goal block, and the kicker missed another kicker. But that's in that inclement weather. So anything can happen with all that is involved. So I don't think New England outplayed Denver that much, but I think they will be better in the Super Bowl just because of that weather factor is not going to be there. And I think they're going to have a better game plan for that defense because Seattle's defense is crazy. It is very insane at every level. That D-line is crazy. The linebackers is crazy. Secondary is absolutely crazy. So I think that they'll scheme up a nice game plan in order to keep the game close. And I don't know if Sam Darnold can have that performance 2 games in a row, especially on this stage. So I think he'll come down to earth a little bit. He's still decent just because of the system that he's in and the weapons that he has around him. So he's able to play a little bit better. The yards after catch really does a lot for his stats, but I think it'll be a better game than people think. I don't think it'll be a blowout.
Okay, we'll dive deeper into that next week. But Mr. Taboo Timmons,
Yes,
what are your
sir.
thoughts on the championship Sunday?
It was cool. I mean, I already knew who was gonna win, but I told
No,
y'all.
you didn't,
Who?
because
Pick the Rams.
I listened back. You said the Rams.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I thought no. I'm talking about the whole dance. I ain't talking about the other guy. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the Rams in a David Goliath situation. Drake May. I got the name right this time. Versus
Sure, man. Is it Mac Jones?
Brady clone. That's what it is. Brady clone. NFL testing the protocol. You know what I'm saying? And they showed y'all a little bit with him, but that wasn't no cloning. Anyway, he gonna win it all, man. Patriots winning it all because he got that Brady swag. He got that Brady DNA. So he going all the way. Plus the damn poster. I know y'all seen the poster. No, Rick seen the poster with all the 4 QBs, except they didn't account for Bo Nix being injured. Yeah, all the team, all of the start of the playoffs, they released the poster, NFL Dreams, and the 4 quarterbacks is closest is it was Bo Nix, Sam Darnold, my man Drake, and the other dude. Who was the other dude? The
Matthew
other dude,
Stafford.
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 Yeah, they had a version of that. So there you go, man. So the script writers, NFL, WWE, go ahead, Patriots.
Okay. Rick, what you got for us, man? After that, can you follow that up?
I'm gonna be a little more Eeyore-ish with this because I'm sorry, man. This is just it was boring. Like I couldn't watch. I couldn't
Both
watch. It was boring.
games?
Yeah. And reason I'm saying
Wow.
both games is because when I look at this Super Bowl now, every sports has some theatrics to it, have some storylines, and the LeBron, like in basketball when LeBron's playing in the LeBron versus Curry, when you know Patrick Mahomes is in the Super Bowl, is he taking the torch from Tom Brady? Like there's stories. What's the story in this Super Bowl?
They'll make one. I don't know it right now, but they're gonna
That's
come up with some trash.
Brady
But
clone.
see
That's the only one.
that's
Brady
the
clone.
thing. They have to manufacture whatever. It's not already ready made going into the Super Bowl. So it's kind of boring to me. Like I really don't care.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you like
I'll be
I'm gonna
honest.
tell you like Coach E told me. You not a true football fan then.
Purist.
and I
Purist
and I
and
know that was where that was because I do remember E saying that, but it's just at my age, and I'm just like, and for what the way the world is now, how things are fast paced, moving, I'm not going to sit down and watch and try to find these things. Like the football in me love the Browns, watching the Browns play, because one, I'm a homer. Two, they do have a good defense, and I wanted to see what's the name break the sack record. And guilty, you got the Shador thing. Whether it's good, you like it because it's good, or you like it because it's bad. So that keeps you in tune into what's going on. The same way now he gonna be in the Pro Bowl.
It's
Like
ridiculous.
that bring it. Not really. I saw something that kind of made sense when they broke it down about why
I
he
was
got
just about to
asked.
bring that up.
Yeah, and it's almost like a process of elimination. Like he was one of the last men standing, and it's like, okay, I'll do it. But anyway, but for me, it's just I'd rather seen the Rams in it. Sean Payton. I mean, not Sean Payton. McVay. What it's gonna be with Stafford's legacy. I don't know. It's just a better story, better feel with me. Like this is real boring to me. Because the Seahawks, this is a whole new regime. It's not the same Legion of Boom. That was so long ago. Like it's, the historic of the Seahawks is not really there. Like, so if they try to bring that back up, I figure they're manufacturing that. You might want to lean on the Patriots without Brady thing, and are they back? And Vrabel doing a Vrabel versus Belichick. Like, that's what's probably going to come up now. But I don't know. It's just
Mike Vrabel being the first coach ever to win a title, a Super Bowl as a player and as a coach for the same organization. Come on. That don't get you going.
Sam Darnold. Any Sam Darnold comeback stories? Any of that?
Yeah, you got the Sam Darnold comeback story. Like
Rick, like, nah, it's not exciting.
The redemption. He was a castaway from the Jets. He was a castaway for the Panthers, castaway for the 49ers.
And
then
the Baker Mayfield resurgence is better than that story. And Baker didn't even make it.
Wow. Baker Mayfield ain't going to the Super Bowl. How's it better?
Ever.
Just
because it's swag, man.
Yeah.
Darnold ain't got no personality. Has y'all ever heard him talk? Like, I feel Rick going because ain't no personality, no stories besides the Drake May clone story. But other than that, these guys are robots. So I feel you, Rick, man. I really rather saw Stafford in there though. That's why I said that, because at least Stafford, he got personality. Fired up. McVay fired up.
Well, you know what?
Just rocking sock'ems.
Blame that bum ass punt returner. That's all I got. He should be fired. He should never receive a punt ever again. He lost 2 of them. I mean, he fumbled 2 of them, lost 1 of them at the biggest moment of his life. My man fumbled a punt. Sorry, I had to put that in there. And another thing, my brother did text me that poster, B, and said, Byron ain't on his job. He's supposed to bring this up. Where's
Taylor? Yeah. Shout out to Larry. What's coming, Larry? You know me too well. What's coming?
All right. So, JSN, has he become, like, for the last, 3 seasons, it's been an argument over Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase as the best wide receiver in the game. With the year that he's had, has he surpassed them into the pole, taking the pole position as the number 1 wide receiver? And I see E shaking his head. Why not?
Because it's 1 year. He had a great year. That don't make him the best in the league. You got to
not necessarily 1 year. Look at his numbers last year. He was top 5 in yards last year as well too, and so that's actually 2. And he only been in the league for what? Is it 2 seasons or is it 3?
3. I believe it was 3.
3. I'm like, so
as long as CJ Stroud, so that 3 or 4.
So no, CJ is in year 3, so it's 3.
Yeah, 3.
If him and CJ came together, then it's year 3. So that's 2 seasons, 2 out of 3. Come on.
He only led the league this year though. He was up on top then, like the other 2, but I need museum. I need bodies of work. I just can't go 1 year and say, "Oh man, you're the best." No, you got to do it consistently.
I gotta ride with E on this one because the quarterback situation's been shot out there in Minnesota too. Who was that QB? Didn't they change quarterbacks a couple
It was Sam
times?
Darnold last year. This year was a hodgepodge between J.J. McCarthy. Who was
You
it?
know what I'm
Carson
saying?
Wentz.
Yeah.
Gonna dip your numbers, man. You ain't got your QB. I mean, of course, Chase didn't have his QB all year either because Burrow been borrowed, but he had that second best man, Joe Flacco, who threw the ball to him like 30 times straight.
What you got, Rick?
So-
I seem to be lost because I'm looking at Puka's name at the top for 24 and 25, and we talking about these two other dudes.
Man,
I mean,
Who's these guys?
Oh, so you? Okay,
I
okay.
mean,
So you got Puka.
and
So
you know
I'm
what?
sorry, you right. I should put
And you
more
know-
respect on Puka's name.
And it's
So
it's the Luka Doncic effect.
Mhm.
The NBA can't. The face of the NBA cannot be a white European, and the title best wide receiver can't be a white man.
No. Puka
He is
is not
Samoan.
white. Puka
Samoan.
is a
Samoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
What up, Oos?
Just like DG, Dylan Gabriel, not white. He's a indigenous people. They're my peoples, man.
But
We're not worried
So-
about
wait a
him.
minute. So Puka must have snuck in because JSN was leading the way for majority of the season. So
What
he
you
must have
call him?
snuck in at the last season, like at the last second.
On the jig.
Hey, you put
Yeah.
top wide receiver rankings in the NFL. Puka name come up number one. Then Jamar Chase.
Man, them other dudes, they ain't
Then
even on the
Jeffries.
list.
Then Nico
Uh,
Collins. Then CD Lamb. That's
What list you
Damn,
on,
wait a minute.
Rick?
Nah,
I'm
he
on the
didn't fall
receiving
off
list.
like that. Hold up.
and then
hold
I
up.
put
Let's
NFL
see.
wide receiver rankings
Yeah.
25.
Oh, rankings. I'm going just stats.
Okay, because I'm going yards. Yeah,
JSN
I'm going
is
by
on
yards.
top by a little
Puka is
bit.
number 2,
Yeah.
but JSN was number 1. Look, you had me questioning myself, but okay, I'm with you. So could you see a day where Puka is surpassing those two? Then no,
Yeah, now. it's now for me.
You
Like
think
for
Puka
me,
is number 1.
yeah, because it's a lot. For me, it's a lot more than just yards. You know, kind of goes back to my Kendrick Perkins take on Michael Jordan. You lead the league in shots and you lead the league in misses. That don't make you an awesome scorer. When you take the most shots and you got the most misses, and just because you got the quarterback that's throwing you the ball and you got the most yards, that don't make you the most complete wide receiver.
But isn't it kind of impressive? Now, Puka has had a Cooper Cup on the other side. He's had, and I mean Cooper Cup in his prime. He's had a Devontae Adams, somewhat not quite in his prime, but not
You've had
a
a guy.
shabby receiver nonetheless.
A guy on the
Look at what JSN has had opposite of him this year. What the Jake Bobo? Well, he got Cooper Cup too, but Cooper Cup is clearly got one foot out.
Bobo don't even count. That touchdown was his first catch all year.
Oh, was it? Dang.
Yeah.
All right, so that don't even count. So so that's what I'm saying. It has been the JSN show, and it's what amazes me. You know that's what you got to stop. If you stop that, there's nothing else for you to do. Besides the run game, I'm not taking away from the run game. I'm talking about as far as when it comes to passing. And they still figure out ways, whether it's moving from outside to the slot to this, that, and the other, do different things with him, and he still is effective, and they still haven't been able to stop him.
So that's why I said Sam Darnold looks good in this system because of that. They know they got to stop JSN and they can't. But once again, I'm not taking anything away from the year that he had. I'm just saying he's just not the number 1 receiver in the league just off of this year that he had. I need about a year work.
Okay. So we'll get into it more depth. I think we might have a surprise guest come next week that y'all should look out for, and we're going to really break it down and get into it. But sticking along the themes of football, let's talk about our Cleveland Browns. All right. The head coaching search. Yeah, the head coaching search still continues. All right, so we had Nate. Give me the last name. Something House.
Chill House.
Shieldhouse, thank you. We had Nate Shieldhouse. It looked like he might been the new head coach because they were in a rush to go out to LA and interview him for the second time. So people was like, oh, they're going to see him the following day after the NFC Championship game. I think they found their guy, only to walk away with nothing. Then comes reports that Tom Pelissaro comes out and says that the Browns in the interview process is asking guys to write essays and and do take tests and do different things, do different academic stuff as part of their interview process. And then you wonder why a Grant Udinski bows out, a Mike McDaniel bows out. All these candidates are bowing out. Fellas, are we going to look? We got rid of Kevin Stefanski. We was happy to get rid of Kevin Stefanski. But at the end of the day, if this is going to be the interview process, the weeding out process that we get to get our new head coach, are we going
right? Stefanski,
are we
come
going to
back.
actually wind up with a better head coach in the end?
No, probably not.
I think
Kevin,
this Browns
come
job
back.
is radioactive, man. Like McDaniels took a coordinator's job over another head job. Like that's unless he just really was like, I just want to be a coordinator. Like
I'm
that
glad you
speaks
said that, Rick.
volumes.
Because I thought about what E said. I not the cuts in, but I thought real quick. I thought about E said last week. He was like Baltimore, the same thing. He probably didn't want to deal with either ego of the quarterbacks, because that's what I'm saying. But
No.
but yeah, I don't want to I don't. But I don't know. It was weird. But one thing I'm hearing too is some of these coaches, they don't want Schwartz as defensive coordinator, and that's a condition. Like some of these guys, they want to replace. They want their own guys, and they like, no, absolutely not. So
Now that could be a problem because it's like, okay, you get there, Schwartz stays there. Now you got a lot of players in the locker room. Like, well, Schwartz should
Split.
have been the head coach. Yeah, it splits the locker room.
So this falls into what I've been saying for so many years. We have the worst organization in professional sports. It's playing itself out right in front of us. People don't want anything to do with us because our organization, all this take a test and all this stuff, and you got homework, have an essay to us in the morning, and we have the biggest analytical I told you this analytic stuff is going to come back and bite us in the ass, and it is right now. I understand analytics is a part of the game now. It is. But you cannot let it dominate the game over what your eyes tell you and what your coaching experience tells you and what the scenario presents to you. You can't just ride on analytics like that, and you're not going to have a good turnout. It's proven. I don't know what needs to happen for them to see that is proven, but it's just horrible the way Andrew Berry does it, and he lets it run his life when he has no football experience at all. And you're telling a guy that has tons of football experience, no, you can't do that because we ran this problem with the numbers and we got this answer. So that means your strategy is not going to work. That's why don't nobody want to come here. Don't nobody want to hear that. You're not going to undermine me with all these numbers that you keep putting into a system that you don't even know what you're putting the numbers in the system for. So you stay your dumb ass out of the football operations and you do the books, smart ass. How about you do that, Andrew? Limit yourself to just books. Hire somebody to do football stuff and you stick your nerd ass to these books. Maybe you'll succeed that way. And Nathan Shieldhouse, let's not forget, people, he was the number 2 in Illinois. He was a quarterback. He had a damn good career at Illinois. So he was a hell of a player. I don't think people realize that's who that is. So I actually liked Shieldhouse. I don't know how he'll be as a head coach, but I wouldn't mind him for offensive coordinator, but he's not coming because we have the worst organization in sports.
Hey, I gotta fight back a little bit, man, because I think, and you gonna throw your tomatoes, maybe the listeners will too, but maybe the Browns actually trying to get ahead of the curve too, because We had that debate, right? We had that debate, but ahead of the curve in the sense that times are changing. The NFL eventually, maybe not now, maybe it is already, because they got a chip in the football. They got things where computers, they got all this AI running. So now they know it's gonna go that way. So maybe that's the direction they trying to do. They trying to get ahead of the curve, and where the football guys might be weeded out a little bit. And the computer guys, the nerds, as y'all's jocks say, we taking over. We gonna take this league over eventually. The
It's a
smart
chip.
guys, the analytics, the computer guys, the programmers,
It's a
the
chip
Madden
in-
players.
It's a chip in the football to measure first downs virtually. That has nothing to do with how the game is
Come
being
on.
played. You still
No,
need
but
first downs, and the players still get the first downs without math and numbers and essays and homework. Okay,
but it's
They
still
play
a
it on the
chip.
field.
That's
Yeah.
changing up the style because it's a chip. They measure trajectory. They measure all this shit with this chip that's in these balls now to help them with the sports science of it. You see what I'm saying? Where back in the day, they just had a chain and they looked at it and was like, oh, you did this. Let's just watch that. No, it's computer backed research and development that helps. Like you watch even some of these training videos where these dudes got the analytics and the computers and the AI even helping with the exercises that they're doing to be more effective, to work you more. You know what I'm saying? It's all this computer shit that's coming in. So maybe the Browns, even though they flubbing it up, but maybe they trying to get somebody that's thinking to the future.
Good luck.
That's it.
All right. So speaking of head coaches, I do want to talk about another head coach, and the reason I'm bringing it up is because it kind of has a direct effect on us. It's the model organization that people would consider, the gold standard by some. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they hired their next head coach. They've only been known to have 3 head coaches throughout their whole organization. They hired their 4th one, and it caught people by surprise. It was the former Green Bay Packer head coach, former Dallas Cowboy head coach, Super Bowl winning coach, Mike McCarthy. People were surprised because, one, Mike McCarthy, 62 years old. Typically, the reason you only have 3 head coaches is because you kind of get them when they're young and then you ride them out until they get old. And doesn't look like his tenure won't be as long as a Mike Tomlin, a Buddy. I mean, not a Buddy, a Bill Cowher or a Chuck Noll. Is this the first chink in the armor, fellas, in this story franchise when it comes to head coaches? Do you think they made the right decision? And if so, is this something that the Browns could capitalize on? I kind of laugh. I couldn't get that one out. But you know what I'm saying?
Man, these shots gotta stop, man.
Well, what's your thoughts on Mike McCarthy as the new Steelers coach?
Stop sign.
Stop sign.
Stop sign.
Oh.
No,
Elaborate. What's stop sign?
oh, it's just a social media thing. I'm sure America knows what I'm saying.
Yo. Okay. You're not
I
gonna
take that
elaborate?
as
I mean, stop.
No. That means so it was a drunk driver dude that got pulled over, and the police said, "I seen you run a stop sign." So his reply was stop sign.
Oh.
So Zen said, "Is this the way of the Steelers, or is this the fall of the Steelers?" Stop sign. Yeah, because like you said, Zen, they hired an old ass man. He's only going to be there for what 2-3 years tops. So that they starting the streak, kind of like us. They set themselves up for that for real.
And
They
the
will be
fans,
looking for another coach in 3 to 4 years, just off his age alone.
Have they named us his assistants yet?
I haven't seen him
heard
though.
anything. No.
And the fact that he said he wants Aaron Rodgers back. He's 42. He will be
Yeah.
42 next year.
That's a football guy. He want that old ass football guy. And
No,
the
he just
fans are
saying that
pissed.
because they was married before, and he's trying to be a good guy and say he want him back now in another organization. I really don't believe him, but he said it.
Yeah. I mean, the fans are pissed. I mean, just how we talking, like we had that too. It's like we looking over there like this, and the fans pissed off. They're like, this not the way of the Steelers, and they just gonna be safe. They just trying to play it safe with this old ass guy. So, that's good for us. If we can
Is it?
get our act together, we take it. Yeah, let them go to shit. And Baltimore, they can go to shit too.
But we're already in shit, and they got to work
That's
their way
right.
down to us.
In shit love company. You want to be knee deep in the shit, E? Come on
We
to the
are.
basement where the plumbing is
We
broke.
are.
I mean, just to think, if they would have just pumped their brakes and hold it on Kevin Stefanski, you'd have been you'd have been only one there with a stable head coach, with a
Yes, sir.
quarterback coming back that actually knew the system.
My brother, man. Go on, hit the fist, man. Fist
You know what I'm
pump.
saying? And it
Light skin
just
nation up in here. Somebody else said that the Madden player said the same. Get a man another tenure. He gonna show y'all in Atlanta. Get a man another tenure with a coach coming back, and with a quarterback coming back for a year, and we get a receiver and some plug that holes on the offensive line. Kevin
So
could have did good stuff.
So now, I'm pretty sure it's some people down there in Cincinnati doing a Cincinnati podcast saying we're sitting in the bird seat because we got a stable head coach and we get Joe Burrow back. We got Chance. We got Chase. Like we've been there before, like with my
They can't
man
fix their defense though,
Josh
Rick.
Taylor.
They O-line suck too. But
Well,
Higgins too. I like Higgins. Higgins can catch too. He's nice.
It's Michael Corleone style. Everybody got a new head man, but them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody defense starting over.
It's open. It's open.
Oh man.
And
a
a game you won last year don't help you this year.
Yep. There you go. My man knows some shit, man. Keep Kevin. Come on, E. Agree with us. Keep Kevin.
No, hell no.
right.
I'm not going there. I'm happy they made that.
We hinted at it before. All right, so Shador Sanders.
Oh God.
Dun 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 dun. Hey, how does the name Pro Bowler Shador Sanders sound? It got a nice little ring to it, fellas. Look.
Hey, you know what's so funny?
Joke of the league.
Hey,
it's so funny.
What was DEI was canceled. I thought they canceled DEI hires. I mean, what's this, man?
Whatever. He earned it.
He what?
8 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Hey, he earned that.
Look, see, look, a person like B hear that and it makes him mad, but he don't realize how many other people turned it down. That's how far they are on the list that they had to get a yes from somebody.
Like anybody want to play? They should call me. I played
they
flag
didn't
football.
set out and say, "Hey, let's go get Shador." 70 people has turned it down. They needed somebody, so they just asked him. And these people that hate Shador think it's only because his daddy is dead. No, he was the 70th man, and he said yes. So if he would have said no, they would have asked Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Hell, I had a missed phone call that said NFL
right
corporate, and I just didn't answer because I thought it was spam. They was probably calling me.
They was you up.
We need you to play dodgeball, Rick.
Yeah, for real.
Because that's all they doing.
Yeah.
And another thing, my wife's cousin, she dated a guy in college. When they would get together, and he said, "Yeah, I was a valedictorian of my high school." And she was like, "Oh man, valedictorian, real smart." She go talk to his mom. She's like, "Yeah, he was a valedictorian." Mom was like, "Valedictorian of the alternative school." Like, this is a reserve spot. Like, let's don't blow this. Like, just like, come on, man. And this is what I'm talking about, man. Like,
come on, man.
And
fans don't do Shador no good, hyping up situations. He just probably like, yo, just chill out, man. Let me play. Like, that's what I say. I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him.
This happened to Tyler Huntley one year. Tyler Huntley made the Pro Bowl, guys.
Oh God, Tyler Huntley made Snoop
Yes.
made the Snoop made it.
Yes, when Lamar got hurt that year and he came in and had like 4 or 5 games and he ended up making the Pro Bowl because everybody said no. I'm happy for him just so he can get the experience, but I'm not about to be excited next year and say, "Oh yeah, we got a Pro Bowl quarterback returning." No, we don't.
Yeah, y'all realistic, man. You know that's the narrative because I ain't even know so many people decline. All I kept hearing is Shador is a Pro Bowler. I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah,
get
then you
out of here.
start
Okay.
sifting through the tea leaves. It's like, well, he's actually a reserve, and this quarterback is hurt, and this
Yeah.
quarterback is hurt, this quarterback is hurt, this quarterback is hurt. Like, oh, okay, all right.
So now you down to the third worst QB in the league. Is it safe to say that the Pro Bowl is a joke officially, or been a joke, or okay?
It's been a joke. It's good to have all pro by your name instead of Pro Bowler nowadays.
Yeah.
Yes. The crazy thing is, when it comes to Hall of Fame, when I'm starting to look up resumes, I go and look at that stuff. And I'll be like, he made so many Pro Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because understand, Matt Stafford has only made, we try to consider him a Hall of Famer. He about to win an MVP. He's only been to 3 Pro Bowls in his whole career. So you start looking at stuff like that.
You know,
that's I don't know how many he's been. It might be his first one. I gotta look that up. Good question, Rick. Good question. But that's why I was like, he only been a Pro Bowler 3 times. I'm like, look, if you count Shador, if you count this on his resume, hey, my man's only 2 away from catching Matt Stafford. You know what that means?
He only been
Hall of Famer. No.
He been the 1E.
Yeah, he only been All Pro one time. Stafford.
All Pro. Okay. And 3 times
career season, 17-year career season. One time. All Pro.
When you start breaking it down, you start looking at things like that. And so now it's like, hold on. You used to take Pro Bowls seriously. Now you starting to because they would weed it out. Whereas a Matt Stafford would only make 3. Now you getting cats making it willy-nilly. Mac Jones done been a Pro Bowler as well too. So these guys, I don't know how you gonna call it.
Wow.
Look at it when it comes down at the time for Hall of Fame selections and different things like that. So, but yeah. All right, I had to have that one. I had to sneak that one in real quick because, I knew that was only gonna rile up B.
I got my Eeyore coat on, man. So
he couldn't understand it. I don't understand. You got a quarterback that completes 59% of his passes, get you 8 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Come on. How can he not be considered one of the best in the game right now? That man is headed to greatness. That's all I got to say. All right. And on that note, well, that sounds like a different buzzer to me, but okay.
Yeah, you the only one heard it. We ain't hear no buzzer.
Oh, y'all didn't hear the buzzer.
It's all in your heads. You saw that Shador Kool-Aid drunkenness. You on that Shador madness.
Look, what? Autogram, Shador Sanders.
That Cutwater. Still, he been having plenty Cutwater tonight. That's
100% Cutwater right there.
On that note, I hear that sound. You know what that means. Good pod. Hey, Coach E.
Yes, Autogram.
You got a post-game word for the people.
Yes, I do. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, take a knee, all eyes on me. Today's word is, let the work speak for itself. Stop all the talking about what you gonna do. Stop all the talking about what you accomplished. Just let the work speak for itself. The more work you put in, the more you keep your head down and just do and complete the work, that'll speak for itself. You are not in competition with anybody. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Just prove it to yourself and get it done. Let it speak for itself. You will continue to grow and be a better person if you continue to just let your work speak for itself. So know when to be quiet, know when to talk, and know that you have to let the work speak for itself. Win on me, win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win! It sounds so sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons, brought to you by us 3. Well, sorry, us 4 guys. Whoa, counting those off there. And with that being said, see you next week.
Thank you for tuning in to Game for All Seasons with Coach E. Remember to hit the like or subscribe button on Coach E's YouTube channel. To listen on the go, download wherever you get your podcasts. Also, make sure to follow Coach E on Instagram, X, and TikTok at BigF216. Contact us at www.perfecttimefitness.com for one-on-one or group training sessions. Our theme music provided by Mr. Taboo Timmons on SoundCloud at Mr. Taboo Timmons. Once again, thanks for listening and see you next week.